And welcome back. This is Eventually Late. I'm your host, Brent Carlson. Leading out tonight, in more ways than one, Sydney Sweeney has become the centerpiece of attention after her much-talked-about American Eagle ad crashed the internet and most notably social media. She will now be known from this point forward as Public Enemy Double D. Kind of right on the nose. Well, not on the nose, but... Not only is the blonde bombshell getting flack from the left, her dog is now becoming a victim of left hate. Her German Shepherd Sully Bear is now in the crosshairs of idiots who are calling the rescue pet a, quote, Nazi dog. Now, while on the surface it does seem like an extreme reaction, Sully was seen mauling an Israeli Canaan dog with the Caucasian Shepherd dog filming it. And in solidarity with Sydney Sweeney, we will be doing the rest of this broadcast in front of her. Well, part of her. And it is my obligation now to remind you to hit that notification bell when you're subscribing, liking, retweeting, and telling all your friends about Eventually Late. And now for the obligatory fat joke. Congresswoman Amy Klobuchar tweeted about the possible cuts to SNAP benefits and its effects on the recipients. The tweet read, quote, "Today we heard from Felicia, a single mom of 4 who works up to 3 jobs at a time to make ends meet. She counts on SNAP to put food on the table. This is who Republicans in Congress are trying to take food away from." Quote, listen to her story.
Mookie. Oh, okay, solo mookie. Oh, muka.
Sounds familiar. Well, President Trump has finally settled the war. Well, not the one in Ukraine or in Gaza, but the centuries-old battle between superpowers Armenia and Azerbaijan. Trump will host the leaders of each country at the White House, where the adversaries are expected to sign the Rock, Paper, Scissors Non-Proliferation Treaty. I mean, that's right up there with the something accords. What were they? I don't know. Well, Zohran Mamdani, is that it? Has gained the Democrat nomination for his race of mayor of New York City. Described as a radical leftist whose platform includes strict rent controls, safe injection sites for illegals, and one of his most highlighted proposals is to open up government-owned grocery stores. Many names for the stores have already been floated. The brownest f***ing banana you've ever seen, the Molotov Cocktail Lounge, and from the river to the seafood. Don't know if those are Michelin rated yet. Well, a shocking report has been released that says Israel was planning to detonate a bomb on U.S. soil and then blame Iran, thereby starting an all-out war between Iran and the United States. Information obtained by the Tehran Times went on to say Iran sent messages to the United States which prevented the explosion from happening. Well, this would be the equivalent of sending the ex-boyfriend of your current girlfriend out for condoms. I don't know if those would be electronically tested. Well, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are now husband and wife as the billionaire couple tied the knot in Venice, Italy this past month. The only hiccup was a torrential downpour that sent the couple running for cover along with their guests, which included the Kardashians, Oprah, and a smattering of other high-profile celebrities. Apparently, even Mother Earth needed a shower after witnessing human-shaped plastic dancing outside. I would think I would need a bath too. Well, the Uno world is rejoicing after the popular card game is now another way to lose all of your money in Vegas. The Palms in Vegas opened the doors to its Uno experience, where people 21 and up can run out reverse and draw 4 cards. The event closely resembles the Uno experience all of these players will have in their hotel rooms later that night. I don't think any of those people have draw 2 cards. Just Uno. I wonder when they get done is they scream, Uno! Instead of other stuff. Well, you knew it was coming as Joe Biden is reported to have received a $10 million advance for a book deal on his life. And of course, Eventually Late has gotten this never-before-seen excerpt from the memoir. I think he wrote that one too. Well, a dude who was born without arms or legs was adopted by Mormons, now comes out as trans. I don't get it. How are you supposed to slam the door in the face of a man with no arms? And how does he ride that bike? Or tie that tie? Well, everyone likes the t-shirt cannon guy at the ball game, but someone at WNBA games has taken it to the next level as they are tossing rubber sex toys onto the court. And at an Indiana Fever game last week, OnlyFans shock performer Bonnie Blue was in attendance, and in response, someone threw Danny DeVito out onto the court wearing a miner's hat. Yeah, Danny, don't turn the light on. You don't want to see that. Well, the antics of this has found much criticism, but attendance has gone up at many of the games. However, many more players are refusing to get on the court. Much like a recent NBA game where 15 pregnancy tests were thrown out onto the floor and not a single player was found. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Well, Chuck Schumer is decrying the big, beautiful bill for defunding NPR and PBS, thereby eliminating critical weather alerts that rural Americans rely on every day. Which is pretty strong language considering PBS just used old portraits of Bob Ross paintings for their weather alerts. Yeah. Happy little accidents when he doesn't get the weather right. And finally, Machine Gun Kelly is finally addressing the on-again, off-again relationship with Megan Fox. Kelly said he simply was exhausted from his soul leaving and re-entering his body every 6 months. And that's all from us at Eventually Late. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for joining us.